Immediately following the most intense rocket shelling from Gaza since 2014, a relative calm along the Israel-Gaza border does seem to have returned. And despite Israeli officials denying the claim, Hamas media reports that a ceasefire has been reached. But although Hamas says the violence has ended, 9,000 rioting Palestinians over the weekend say something different.
Once again, Gazans were lighting massive tire fires, throwing stones, explosives, and Molotov cocktails at troops, destroying and penetrating the security barrier, and more. Nearly 300 Palestinians were wounded in the latest clashes with Israeli border forces, and 3 were reportedly killed. Elsewhere, surrounding the Strip, at least 5 fires were set in Israel when incendiary kites and balloons were sent over on Saturday. All were quickly brought under control, but one did cause a power outage at a kibbutz and its surrounding areas after landing on a group of power lines. Now, during the height of the latest fighting, many were afraid that Israel would launch an expansive ground offensive. In less than 24 hours, Hamas sent over 180 rockets aimed indiscriminately at Israeli civilians in the south. Some reached even as far as Beersheva, around 25 miles from the Strip. Israel in turn attacked some 150 Hamas targets in Gaza.
אנחנו בעיצומה של מערכה נגד הטרור בעזה. יש בה חילופי מהלומות, זה גם לא ייגמר במכה אחת. הדרישה שלנו ברורה. הפסקת אש מוחלטת. לא נסתפק בפחות מזה. עד עתה השמדנו מאות מטרות צבאיות של החמאס, וכל סבב תקיפות גובה צה"ל מהחמאס מחיר כבד נוסף. אני לא אחשוף כאן את התוכניות המבצעיות שלנו, הן מוכנות. המטרה שלנו היא להשיב את השקט לתושבי הדרום ולעוטף. המטרה הזאת תושג במלואה.
But at least for now, a full-out ground war like that of 2014's Operation Protective Edge is not yet in the works. Defense Minister Lieberman and Prime Minister Netanyahu have both made it clear that Israel is prepared for such an eventuality. But now, though Energy Minister Yuval Steinitz has also claimed that toppling Hamas is an option that's closer than ever, further reports seem to indicate that a large war will most likely at least wait for the completion of the ground barrier along the Strip. Also reportedly factoring into the reasons to not enter Gaza with force is the Syrian-Iranian threats from the north. According to a report following an emergency security cabinet meeting last Thursday, Israel cannot afford to be spread too thin, and the north is a far more dangerous place.